sebuah keberanian pemuda muslim menghadapi pendemo anti-Islam dan pembakar Al-Qur'an di negara Norwegia.
So do you support this type of behavior?
I support these people's rights.
By burning Qur'ans?
Yes, why not? It is a book. Yes.
The fact that you think makes you a mighty macho man by making a macho man by burning someone's holy book, by harming someone's beliefs and values, dignity. Hey, don't tell me, hey. Don't tell.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahilladzi arsala rasulahu bil huda wa dinil haqq liyuzhirahu ala dini kullihi wa kafa billahi syahida. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarikalah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu la nabiyya ba'dah. Berjumpa lagi dengan channel saya Mars Techno. Saya doakan semoga semua sahabat dalam keadaan sehat selalu. Pada video kali ini kami akan menampilkan sebuah video keberanian dakwah seorang pemuda muslim dari New York, Amerika mendatangi negara Norwegia, tempat di mana banyak Islamofobia, dan sempat ada seorang pria fanatik yang membakar Al-Qur'an. Nah sahabat, kita saksikan saja video berikut ini.
Here about to meet this bum of a Quran burner. That's his title. Can you believe that he identifies with this? Like, this is how he's getting clout. It's kind of embarrassing. You can pop him right over there. Take a look at him. He's right over there. Yeah. Now, alhamdulillah, we here though, and this dude is literally responsible for helping us build this masjid. So shout out to him for that purpose. But we need to shut this down over here. All right, guys. Okay, what's going on, guys? How we doing? You all right? What's going on? What's your name?
Lars Thorsen.
Lars?
Lars.
This is Lars Thorsen, the infamous Quran burner. Lars is the founder of an anti-Islamic terrorist group based out in Norway, who has gained publicity by burning the Quran. Lars's act of hatred has single-handedly united the Ummah to help raise over $500,000 to build Norway's first ever Dawah center and masjid. This is the uncut, heated interaction between me and the Quran burner from when I flew all the way from New York to Norway to not only confront him for his devilish acts, but also lead a protest against his evil actions. Guys, as you can tell right now over here, people are protesting and they're not even Muslim. You get what I mean? Like, I don't even know what they're doing, but they know that they're against this type of racist behavior. So do you support this type of behavior?
I support these people's rights.
By burning Qur'ans?
Yes, why not? It is a book. Yes.
It is a book that is very meaningful and close to billions of people. The same way the Bible is, the same way the Torah is, and it is wrong to do it to any book.
Yes, but this is still Norway.
It doesn't make it right. So if you would like to stop the Islamophobia happening in Norway, then click the link in my description and join me and IslamNet as we make history in building the first of its kind Dawah center and masjid in the country of Norway. So click the link in the description and donate whatever you can. And watch this full video so you can understand this devilish actions that are taking place in Norway. Now, let's get back to the video. Lars, okay, Larry, so what's going on?
What's going on? Well, we're gonna have political stand here talking about the Islam problem.
Islam problem?
Yes.
What's the problem?
The problem is the tenets of Islam.
Tell me about them.
There's a lot of things. There's no golden rule. There's.
What do you mean there's no golden rule?
The golden rule is a concept in all the other world religions except Islam.
Really? What's the golden rule?
It tells me to behave towards you like in the same way that I would like you to treat me.
So treat your brother, right? So you have to treat them with goodness. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. But goodness.
Yes.
Goodness is. So
loving for your brother what you love for yourself.
Yes.
So you're saying that Islam doesn't teach that?
Yes.
Well, there's a narration that from the Prophet Muhammad that says to love for your brother what you love for yourself.
Yes, and
so it says that.
Yes, but that's the important distinction here is brother, because Muhammad talks about a brother, aka the other Muslims, not humanity.
So not humanity.
not humanity, only the brothers.
Okay, so you're saying that this is only applied towards Muslims,
Yes,
and not for general humanity.
that's correct. And you could say that the proof that there is no golden rule is you're talking about the hadith. But if there,
We're talking about a what?
Muhammad says this and that.
Yes.
In
Hadith.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. But if there had been a golden rule in Islam, you would have found it.
But you keep saying this word of a golden rule, like that's just something you've created. That's not a real thing that you're even talking about, you know? So you just keep mentioning this golden rule again and again, like that makes it realistic when there isn't. You're making up this word yourself about this golden rule. Islam teaches, like, come on, think about it, right? Even from the fact when a woman was feeding a dog and giving them water, that allowed them to earn paradise. So you're talking about how it doesn't allow you to, it only works for Muslims? Well, that's not even true. Even if you take care of an animal, the Almighty rewards you. So what are you going on about?
And again, you're talking about hadiths, and maybe it's right that a female Muslim earns paradise if she is treating a dog well, but still she's not allowed to treat non-Muslims well. Because
Tell me the evidence for that.
the Quran says that you should, the Muslims are brothers, and they should treat non-Muslims harsh and be kind.
Really?
Yes.
Well, if I was supposed to treat non-Muslims harsh, right, then I wouldn't be having a lot of friends when I'm pretty popular, and I'm pretty popular with everyone over here. And I would find someone who's very orthodox into my religion as well. And if Islam was that violent and dangerous that you talk about, you wouldn't be standing around me right now.
I would, because you can behave differently in different situations.
How so?
Dualism.
But you're doing the same thing right now.
No.
Yes, you are.
I am talking about the Islamic doctrines, and as I said, there's a dualism here which allows you to behave civilized towards me.
So you're saying that there's a dualism that allows me to behave one way towards you and one way towards the other people?
No, it allows you to behave, let me say, normal according to my ethics. Now, when Islam is weak militarily...
Islam is weak?
Yes.
It's the fastest growing religion in the world.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
First of all,
because if it was so weak that you wouldn't be targeting it. If it's so weak, then why are you bothering with this?
I can answer that if you allow me to. First of all, the Islam is growing. Whether it's the fastest growing, that's an argument between Christians and Muslims, and I don't.
It's not an argument. It's a statistical fact.
Some say it. Other.
It's not some. Yeah. This is the world consensus.
Okay, let's find. If we say that that's a consensus, Islam grows because the Muslim females are just instruments to produce new jihadists.
So wait, time 1 second. So you're saying that because females are just having babies, that's the reason it's growing, when it's actually one of the fastest growing religion of acceptance right now. And Christianity, a lot of people tend to leave it and come towards Islam. Why is that?
The Christians say the opposite. So, and
you're Christian, by the way. I don't know.
No, that's not relevant.
Of course, it's relevant. Of course, because you said about every single religion has a golden rule, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know what religion you follow, but what golden rule do you follow which allows you to do what you're doing?
The human ethics, you know,
what human ethics?
The
What human ethics allows you to burn someone's book that's valuable to them? But you don't even do that to a Bible or Torah.
Because I am not the Judification of Norway. I'm stop Islamization of Norway.
But time 1 second. So you're not. So you've targeted Islam specifically. What's your love and infatuation with Islam? Because you're obsessed with it. It's obvious.
I'm not obsessed with it.
Of course you are.
The problem.
If Islam is so weak,
okay,
you said it. Islam is so weak. So why are you targeting the weak, right? Why don't you target something that's more growing according to you? Instead, you want to target this weak religion when you know it's not. Instead, you're a clout chaser. That's what you're really doing.
Okay, I'll answer that.
Go ahead.
Islam is not weak on a world basis. Islam is weak in Norway at the moment because there's not that much Muslims, let's say 10%.
Okay.
But in other areas where Islam is dominating, Islam is strong.
Okay, so the reason you're doing it here is because Islam is weak, but you would never do this in a place where Islam is stronger. Is that what you're saying?
If I did this in a country where Islamic rules apply, Sharia.
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying that if you're saying that there's a majority of Muslim area, not about a Muslim country, because it's debatable as to what makes an Islamic or Muslim country. But what you're saying is that because there's less Muslims here, you're targeting them here because it's less than 10%. No. That makes you a bully.
No, not at all.
Of course.
Okay, that's your opinion.
No, it's a fact, because a bully is someone who, because they have bigger posture, they're able to target the weak. Therefore, that's the definition of what a bully does, and that's what you're doing.
I'm defending my country from becoming...
How? By burning someone's book?
No, by informing the citizens here about the Islam problem.
So why
people on theology that commands you to invade and occupy my country?
So you're telling me that the reason Muslims are here right now is because the theology says to invade the country. Is that true?
It's true that the theology tells them to do that.
So where exactly does it say for us to invade a country and just settle over there?
The Quran says that the whole planet belongs to Allah. The Quran,
yes.
The Quran says...
It's all of the earth belongs to God. You disagree with that? You disagree that the whole... Oh, so this earth, right? The country of Norway or anything that has borders on it, it's because people have taken rule of that. But if you really boil it down, all of this, the trees, the earth, the sun, the moon, everything belongs to God. Would you agree?
You have to distinguish here between God and Allah, because
absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're not only making an opinion, that's a falsehood as well too. Okay. I'm saying for God, if you don't want to use the word Allah, that's okay. But I'm saying, are you telling me that the earth and everything in it doesn't belong to God?
That depends on whether the individual, for example me, believes in a God.
Now we're talking.
Masya Allah, sebuah video yang sangat menarik dan membuat kita takjub. Keberanian seorang pemuda muslim dari New York, Amerika Serikat yang datang khusus menuju negara Norwegia bukan pekerjaan ringan, mendatangi demonstran anti-Islam sendirian, bahkan mendatangi dan mendebat seorang pria fanatik yang bernama Lars Thorsen. Alih-alih membuat umat Islam takut dengan peristiwa pembakaran Al-Qur'an tersebut, hal itu justru membuat persatuan ummah yang akan membangun Islamic Center dan masjid yang pertama berdiri di negara Norwegia. Mulailah sesi tanya jawab antara Muslim dan pria yang pembakar Al-Qur'an tersebut. Apa yang terjadi di sini sekarang adalah bahwa kami memiliki politik yang membicarakan tentang problem Islam. Maksud Anda apa tentang problem Islam? Dijawab oleh Lars, masalahnya adalah prinsip-prinsip Islam, bahwa Islam tidak mempunyai golden rule atau aturan emas. Apa aturan emas itu? Ujar pemuda muslim tersebut. Dijawab Lars, aturan emas atau golden rules adalah konsep di semua agama di dunia kecuali Islam. Apa maksud aturan emas tersebut? Ini memberitahu saya untuk berperilaku seperti Anda dengan cara yang sama seperti saya ingin memperlakukan Anda. Dijawab oleh pemuda muslim itu, jadi apakah kamu mengatakan bahwa Islam tidak mengajarkan hal tersebut? Ya, jawab Lars Thorsen. Dijawab oleh pemuda tersebut bahwasanya dalam Islam ada persaudaraan dan merupakan bagian yang paling penting. Tetapi menurut Lars Thorsen itu hanya diberlakukan untuk sesama muslim, bukan pada kemanusiaan. Tentunya ini adalah pendapat yang salah dari seorang Lars Thorsen yang seolah-olah membuat hal itu terlihat seperti realistis. Islam adalah mengajarkan kasih sayang kepada seluruh alam, kepada manusia, binatang, bahkan tumbuhan. Bahkan ada sebuah riwayat yang menyatakan bahwa ada seorang wanita yang memberi makan dan minum seekor anjing yang sedang kehausan. Dan insya Allah akan mendapat pahalanya yang akan memungkinkan ia untuk masuk surga. Nah sahabat, mungkin itu saja sedikit video reaksi dari saya. Mudah-mudahan bermanfaat. Wabillahi taufik wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.